If you're one of my subscribers, don't click away, you might like this also. Okay, so in this video, I am on Loverfella's server, and this is like during the purge, which is a special thing they do on that server. And so, this is just sort of my experience during the purge. Right now we're just looking at like all the stuff I built during this, like all the big things. So I built that mega base you saw, I built a bunch of things. This is the town I built. I built all those wooden houses. I built that concrete one to the left and the right. And then if we come around the side, I didn't build any of these. These were people who moved in. But those two concrete houses right there, I built, and that one right there I built. This was sort of when I was first starting. This was actually, I was really proud of this build, except for like the angles. It looks really cool. I sort of figured out after that it kind of looks like the White House. I couldn't go inside because of like a glitch or something, but yeah, it was still fun. This is some of the stuff that I got throughout. I got actually a full like extra savory set. So if you're playing on the server, you know what that is. But now let's actually get into my experience. So to prepare for the purge, I got god apples, totems of undying. I brew a bunch of potions. I got strength potions. The purge is about to start. Everyone's counting down. It's super exciting. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, what's happening? What? No, I'm joking. I know what's happening. So there's actually a lot of lag. Everyone was calling it. They were like, oh, it's gonna lag. And how to tell if it's lagging? If you have cat eyes, which is the custom enchant, and the skies start flashing, that's what lag is. So we got back on, and I started looking around at this person's base. This is in my town that I just showed you. And so I broke this, and I took the savory stuff because that's about all I wanted. I raided the other towns also that I'm part of. Now I'm drinking up some potions because I want to go check out spawn and see how destroyed it is, because it's only been actually like maybe an hour tops. So I'm popping all this stuff in my inventory because I do not keep inventory not on when the purge is happening. So I was actually surprised how much of spawn was left. I would have expected that there would have been more stuff destroyed, but there really wasn't. I went out exploring, and this is the first person I found. I sort of followed them and tried not to let them see me. So I was like hiding behind them. They didn't hear me, and if they had their volume on, they probably would have been able to get away. But then I just one-shot them. I kind of felt bad because that meant they had like terrible armor. But so I was just seeing them, and this is another person I found. I would have gotten them if it wasn't for lag. They sort of like were lagging all around, and they got away. I tried bowing, but that was like a huge mistake. I lost ground. This is sort of a base I found. I saw these people underground, and I was like getting ready to attack them. And I saw all these spawners too, and I was like, oh, I can take those after. And then I saw these Encros, and I was just backed up. I tried teaming. They decided to team with me, but I didn't stay long. I sort of just like hit some mobs and then ran away. They wanted to team, but I was like, nah, I'm good. And then a little while later, I found this like insane base that had all these shulker boxes. It had a dragon head, which I took. It also had an extra elytra, which was nice. And then it had a couple of runes, custom enchants that I used. I was having a glitch throughout it. Like, I couldn't mine, so I had to, like, the way I found out how to fix it was adjusting my texture pack. And we're back at spawn probably like 3 hours in now, and you can just see it's destroyed. There is no buildings, really, like full buildings left. It's just stone now. And then there's people running around. I kind of hated that the lickers could fly still, but whatever. And so that was the PvP area, and now we're going over to where the shops are. And you can just see someone lava casted. It's almost like it's 2v2t, except there's still like wood and stuff. But yeah. I found a little trick while messing around, and if you go through a nether portal and then you come back out the other side, it spawns you at a different portal because the nether is so close together, or it's such a small area. So it spawns you in on the other side at a different portal usually, and usually that portal was linked up to someone else's like house or build. So I found a lot of bases this way. At the start, I wasn't really giving people much mercy, even if they had no armor. And again, I tried to bow, but it was still laggy. So I sort of just was like chasing after this person no matter what. And they almost got away here, but I kind of got smart and I was like, wait, they probably ran that way. Let me use my Elytra. And there they were, and I ended up killing them because, yeah, I didn't really care. I stopped killing like no armor people just because I didn't really care. Like this for example, I spared this person. They were kind of scared, so they were running, and it was still laggy. So they were running all around, and I just crouched, and they eventually like came back, and they were like, "Oh, hi." And I think they wanted me to spare me because they spared them because they threw me like a golden apple, and I was like, "Nah," and I just ate my enchanted golden apple. So this was a base next to my mega base that I went and looked at, and it had so many spawners, and it had like a bunch of gunpowder and stuff, and then like below it had a grinder that I almost missed, but I found, and then it had a bunch of potions and stuff. I wish I used potions, but that didn't work out. So this person jumped me thinking they could kill me, but what they didn't realize is that I had overpowered gear. I had full steampunk gear, which is a special creative exclusive, and I had a almost max tart sword. So that was nice, and I like killed them, and then they started running. They were like, "Oh no!" They realized that they were gonna die, and I just continued chasing them. I tried bowing again, which is never a good thing to do. I don't know why I keep doing it, but I'm just used to like bowing in PvP. And they were trying to like escape and TP away, but I didn't let them, and I killed them. A fun thing I did was I spawned in 64 withers to see what would happen, and I'll play you the sound right now. Yeah, it's just insanely loud. Like it was kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, I just jumped back and forth because I wanted to see it all. And when I flew away a couple like seconds later, I flew away, and when I came back, there was only like one wither left. So I think a mod came along and sort of like, yeah, look at all those heads flying through the air. Sort of came along and then got rid of all of them, which was kind of sad because that was like 64 heads. That was a lot. And we're back at spawn again. Um, this is close to the end of the night for the first day, which was Saturday. Yeah, the first night, which was Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna say Saturday, whatever, which was Saturday or Sunday. Here I came up with a cool idea to like name withers. Subscribe to my channel. We'll talk about that. Subscribe to my channel right now, guys. I'm gonna be doing some more Loverfella content probably. But I actually did that, and then I ended up getting like 2 subscribers. So this is my bunker. It was after I got found that like my bunker got found and then I got killed, so I lost like my steampunk and my tart sword. But I found some other stuff that could be replaced, but I didn't have any of those custom enchants anymore. I worked so hard for those custom enchants and then I didn't even get them. But that's the point of purge, is you like fight and you lose stuff, but whatever. It was still like worth it. It was a good PvP fight, but I kind of ran most of the time because I was like trapped in corners and stuff. And they were like trying to get me trapped in holes. So this is a second day, guys, where they added compasses, and I found this base with my friend, which you can see him on the screen, and it had quite a few. And I actually accidentally threw out my sword, my bow, my shovel, and my pickaxe into lava, which was extremely sad. And then when I came back, someone else must have found my base because they put a bunch of heads all around my base. And it sort of creeped me out, so I quickly checked all my chests, but it was like all good. They didn't really take anything. Guess I didn't have anything worth taking. And I also died again. So yeah, that's a thing. And you can also see at this point that there was 1,389 deaths in total. Like people couldn't respawn and stuff. And then I also like here again I replaced some of my armor and was just like hoping that I could overcome. And I also bought another tart sword for 40 million. And I went back to the mega base to check it out, and I was like, what to do, and I decided to grief it myself, because that's a thing. And so I actually griefed it with like a bunch of TNT I had. So you can see I'm just placing it all down right here. I was kind of sad to see this go, but I was like, whatever, better me than someone else. And so I finally finished placing down all the TNT, and I forgot a flint, so I just used my bow with flame, and I lit the TNT, and I sort of stood on the side because I didn't know how much damage it was going to do, and I just watched as my base got destroyed. I thought it would have done more damage, but it really didn't do that much damage. It like destroyed that one floor, and that was about it. But it was sad because that took like so many hours to build that and place all of that glazed terracotta down, and it didn't do enough damage, so I decided to put some withers on the top, because why not? I had enough skulls. I had like a shulker box of skulls. Here I'm sneaking up on someone else, and they were placing down heads, which causes lag, so I just took them out really quickly. I was like, whatever. For some reason, they kept wanting to trap themselves in like these cubbies, but like because they trap them here and then they trap themselves one time later. And then I killed them. Didn't really have anything. Here was a person I was chasing, and I got them actually down really low, but they were just flying away running. And I was so close to killing them, but they TP'd away. A cool thing I thought of was placing down a bunch of blaze spawners, since I had so many blaze spawners, and just placing them all down and then fixing my gear like that, because my gear was usually getting low. So that's basically my experience. And now I'm just going to show you all the stuff I got. So my skin decks, I decided because the server was ending in 4 hours to skin dex my tart sword, which was a mistake because I ended up playing later. But this is all the stuff I got. I got a good amount of stuff, guys. I got 15 items skin dexed, which in my books is really good. But yeah, I couldn't skin dex anything else if I even tried, because everything else I needed was kind of expensive and no one had it anymore. And then this is all the spawners I got. I got a lot of spawners. 32 blaze spawners were mine, but other than that, it was all good. And then I decided for the rest of the time I was just going to disguise as an arrow and sort of just watch people and troll them. Because though I got this idea because I was trying to find someone and they were an arrow, and you can't damage people as arrows unless you use like fire buckets. So I'm an arrow, and I was just like sort of hiding out. And see, you can barely even see me. It's like just an arrow. My friend Gino came back on, and I decided to play with him for a little bit. But before that, I like gave him everything I had. Like I showed him the base, and I was just like, okay, it's yours. I don't want any more of it. You can do whatever you want with it. And I reminded him that he should skin dex that tart sword because it's kind of good. And then I decided to give him all my money. Okay guys, this is the end of the video, and what I was going to do at the end of this whole thing was wear a dragon head and dance, so I just decided to do it now instead of like the end. So if you guys enjoyed this video, Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I will be doing other Loverfella content since it is resetting in 3 days from when I'm recording this. But other than that, have a good day.